Hello everyone, welcome to Talk to East Turkestan program today. I would like to talk about re-education camp today. Before I talk about that, I would like to introduce history of East Turkestan a little bit. East Turkestan was invaded by the Chinese government in 1949, and we had only 4% Chinese at that time, and we have 48% Chinese today. Chinese government did not satisfy only invading our country, taking over our land. They would like to totally wipe out all of the non-Han nations in this region, especially Uyghurs and the Kazakhs, because Uyghurs and the Kazakhs, majority of the nations in East Turkestan today. So China is attacking their ethnic identity today. So-called re-education camp is product of Chinese ethnic cleansing policy. Actually, it's a very similar to Nazi concentration camp because people are physically and psychologically abused in these camps. According to witnesses in Kazakhstan, the people who visited East Turkestan and arrested and sent to re-education camp and released because of their Kazakh citizenship after, we learned that people in East Turkestan re-education camps were forced to eat pork, forced to eat pig heads. Chinese officials broadcasting Chinese propaganda by high-pitched speakers and many people mentally ill. They were forced to sing red songs and they were forced to memorize Chinese propagandas over there. They sometimes physically abused and psychologically abused. Many people are died, and some people, every week, few people were sent because they were killed because they were tortured physically or mentally. Even some people, few people were released from these camps, but their houses were taken over by the government, by the Chinese government, and they become homeless and they were not allowed to enter their own house. And their children were taken into orphanage camp. So people are suffered in these camps, tortured in these camps. So I hate to say re-education camp, it is actually a torture camp and a concentration camp. So official media say there's a bit between 800,000 to 1 million people were taken into re-education camp. Actually, number is much higher than that. According to Radio Free Asia, there is a 10% of Uyghur population of Kashgar and 40% of Uyghur population of Khotan city were taken into re-education camp. In these two cities alone, we have a 5 million Uyghur population. According to Chinese statistics, in whole East Turkestan, there is a 12 million Uyghur population. If we calculated that, easily we can come up the number. More than 1 million Uyghur population were taken into re-education camp or torture camp in these two cities alone. So think about the whole East Turkestan. The number is several million or much higher than that. What kind of people are taken into re-education camp? Anyone Uyghur, anyone Kazakhs, because this is an ethnic cleansing policy and China attacking Uyghurs' ethnic identity. So they would like to eradicate all of the Uyghurs. Before, actually, they were said anyone who pray, anyone who believe in religion, doesn't matter Islam or Christianity, anyone who refused to marry with Han Chinese, anyone refused to eat non-halal food, anyone practice Islam or wearing hijab, they were taken into re-education camp. But they say it like that, but actually they're taking anyone who's Uyghur without reason to fill the quota that they planned it. So a lot of people, several million, I can say, in re-education camp and physically and psychologically abused today. This is not acceptable in our civilized society. World governments and the world society should not ignore China's crime. Maybe the trade benefit is huge for some governments, but we should not sell our values for dollar. Thank you very much.